Preparing for upcoming tests should be started at least 2 weeks ahead of time. It's best not to even wait for a professor to announce the date of an exam. Just check your syllabus and get started. Crafting a timeline can help with this task. Create one to dictate what it is you need to cover and how much time you want to spend on each topic. If you have high expectations on how you want to perform on the test, further break down these sessions and plan out your activities. This will give you a clear plan with achievable goals as you prepare for your exam. Let's start now with 10 simple steps to creating an achievable study timeline to ace your next exam. If this is your first time here, please hit that subscribe button to keep up to date with all our fresh content. If you like learning with us and growing your mind, please give us a thumbs up. This small show of support helps us out so much and also allows others to find our content easier when they need it. So go ahead and pay it forward. Start now, not later. There's no time like the present whenever you've been giving an assignment or you've received notice that you have an exam. You should immediately make a plan on what you want to study and the time schedule leading up to it. This is not specific to when the professor announces. When you receive your syllabus, there's often an outline of upcoming exams and assignments. Even if the exact date has not been given, you should take this as notice and start preparing accordingly. Your syllabus is a powerful tool when planning out your semester. Check out our video detailing how you can use it to take control of your grade. You can also pick up our syllabus planner to help you track your learning progress throughout the semester. This instrument will drastically simplify the creation of your timeline. Find links to both in the description below. Set realistic goals for your assignments, exams, and final marks. With a plan and enough motivation, you can accomplish anything that you set your mind to. With that being said, you must be realistic about your expectations. You cannot go from a failing grade to honor roll overnight. There's just too many steps between these two extremes. Commitment to the journey is a must. If you are currently a struggling student and you have your sights set on top marks, you need to be realistic about the amount of work it takes to get this grade. Write down a plan on exactly how you want to improve your mark. Make it as detailed as you possibly can. Next, post it somewhere that you can reflect on it often. Keep this goal in mind every time you sit down for a study session or to tackle an assignment. If you need more help with this, we do have an academic coaching service available on our website. The link for that will also be in the description. We also have some great videos on how to set and achieve goals that I will link to as well. Budget your time accordingly and schedule your week. The general rule of thumb for university courses is that you can expect to spend 2 hours of studying for every 1 hour of class time. For example, a 3-credit-hour course has 3 hours of class per week, plus an additional 6 hours of studying outside of that. If you have a tutorial or a lab as well, that is up to an extra 3 hours of class time and 6 hours of studying. If this is the rule that you have been following so far, and you've not been getting the results you want, you will need to step up the study time. Plan out your week and insert all of the time you expect to spend in class, on personal time, and that you have already established for study time. Then see if and where you can fit in more time you can devote to this class. A second possibility is to do an audit of how you have been spending your study sessions. It could simply be a matter of changing up the way you study. Try to use several different study guides and strategies throughout your sitting. This will ensure that you are using numerous different methods to cover the material. This might also contribute to better retention and recall. Maybe you have not been studying in a way that is optimal for your specific learning style. Trying many approaches can ensure that you find one that works for you. Plan detailed goals for each study session. When you are scheduling your study period, don't just set time aside. Throughout several study sessions, plan a variety of different exercises that you can use to review the information. Whether it's rewriting your notes, reading your textbook, or creating or using flashcards, the possibilities are literally endless. Make sure you are using a variety of different tactics to review the information under study. Do not wait to sit down at your study session before you decide how to use your time. Choose this as you plan out your week. This way, you can ensure a wide variety of techniques throughout the week. Schedule the sittings so that you have all of the materials prepared ahead of time and you're not just repeating the same old process over and over again. If you do not have these ideas planned out, you'll probably revert to whatever is comfortable, regardless of how often you do it or how boring it is. Burnout often comes from repeating the same process over and over. Having a variety of different activities to look forward to can help to motivate you when it's time to get to work. Identify your strengths and weaknesses. It is always a great time to plan activities that play to your strengths. Be aware of what your assets are and where your weaknesses lie. This is a great way to establish study habits that will help you to get the most out of sessions and succeed. If you get the best value from testing yourself, reading your textbook over and over is probably not going to be beneficial. If you're a visual learner, play to that strength and incorporate a lot of diagrams, concept maps, and comparison charts in your study efforts. These little tweaks will make your study sessions more enjoyable and fruitful. There are so many review options outside of reading your textbooks and rewriting notes, yet we all often get stuck in this rut. Experiment with a variety of practices to freshen up your study time and really reinforce your understanding. Study in a variety of locations. Changing up where you study can help to create more mental associations, which will help with recall. These cues are designed to help you retrieve the information. The facts are then filed with related information. Prompts can be to other data we've learned or even the ambience of your study surroundings. If you are studying in an unfamiliar location, it will keep you alert. This heightened focus may help to further solidify the information in your brain. It will also file similar material studied in that session together. You might have noticed these effects before while writing an exam. Have you ever encountered a difficult question, which you skipped over because you could not immediately recall the answer? Then, later, when working on a totally different and unrelated problem, you may suddenly remember details about the original question. This is likely because there was some link between these two concepts, despite them seeming unconnected. This link may be attributed to many things, including the location of where the information was studied. Test yourself regularly. Testing yourself is the best way to get an honest understanding of what you do and do not know. It also gives you the unique opportunity to discover what you think you understand, but actually do not. Testing your knowledge leading up to an exam is an excellent way to prepare for it. Check yourself periodically throughout the semester, whether you have a test coming up or not. This is a great way to establish how well you know a topic. Consistently demonstrating that you have a solid grasp on the information means that you can move past it. If you continue to struggle with these quizzes, it shows how much work you still have left to do. Start testing yourself early and assess yourself often to ensure that you stay on top of the material. swap practice tests with friends. Swapping practice tests that you have created with your friends is a terrific way to hold each other accountable and support each other in the learning process. It gives you all of the benefits of doing your own practice exams, plus the additional benefit of having an outside perspective on what questions will be asked. These questions may also be phrased in a way that you will not have anticipated. Exchanging practice exams will also give you the unique opportunity of surprising yourself with queries rather than making up your own. When you create your own practice test, you know precisely what is coming. The most ominous part of an exam is that you cannot control what questions will be asked of you. In this way, trading tests can also help with test anxiety. Test each other during group sessions. Quizzing a friend or classmate with flashcards, textbooks, or even class notes is a great way to add social interaction to a study session. Not only will it give you a fresh perspective on the information, but it will also allow you to teach another person the data under study. Explaining the answers to another person is also an excellent practice. You have to be able to understand a concept in order to teach someone else. Cover all material, even if you think you know it. Set up a comprehensive list that outlines everything you plan to study. This will help you to avoid tunnel vision on any particular topic. Extending this list to a timeline that details when you will review each item and how long you will spend on it ensures that you will cover all of the material before test time. When there are so many complex topics for you to cover, it's easy to get caught up focusing on one while ignoring others. Plan ahead and allocate adequate time to devote to each topic, plus a little extra time left over to clear up any issues that you might encounter along the way. You may need to spend any time remaining to ensure that nothing was overlooked. Allow yourself the opportunity, in this timeline, to consolidate where you should be in studying to help you get up to speed if you're lagging. Sometimes things just come up, or we spend longer than expected on a tough concept. Leaving some catch-up time can help with this. Planning ahead and setting aside time to cover every topic on your syllabus will save you the trouble of having to cram on items that you've overlooked. Especially difficult concepts will often stand out in your head. Still, you need to make sure that you are at least reviewing all of the material taught over the semester. We have a syllabus planner on our website that I've mentioned before. It can help you to easily create and track timelines for all of your study needs. I will add a link to it in the description below so that you can start off your schedule prepared. How far ahead do you plan your study timeline? Leave it in the comments below. Please don't forget to subscribe to our channel and turn on notifications so you don't miss a single video. If you are so inclined, give us a thumbs up so we know you want more videos like this. Also, check out our website to get exclusive content and study materials. Just click the link in the description. Or, since you're already here, check out our study hacks and our organizational tips playlists to help you stay on top of not only schoolwork, but life as well. Be absolutely prepared, absolutely confident, absolutely stunning, with absolutely studying.